Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. We are doing Oxford Mathematics book D1 and previously we have just concluded chapter 9. Today we'll start chapter 10 and this is regarding basic geometry, and in this chapter we'll discuss some of the angles, how they are formed and what name we give to the certain angles. Okay, let's start from the basic thing, point. Suppose we have these 2 points A and B. Obviously these are points, and if we join them, what do we get? A line segment, right? And this line segment can extend on either B side or on the A side, and if we extend like this, now it's a line, okay? We may have more points on it, like it is C, it is D. Now all these points are collinear because they lie on the same line, right? Now let's take 2 lines which are meeting at a point like this. This meeting point is known as vertex, and the angle, they are forming some angle, right? This thing is some angle, and it could be measured, it could be some angle, right? This is side 1, this is side 2. Now let's take these 2 lines and see what kind of angles these 2 lines are forming. Okay, if we have these 2 lines and A, O, B. So I have 2 lines OA and OB. They are meeting at this point. This O point is a vertex, and the angles they are forming we are all familiar with. It's a 90-degree angle, right? So taking it further, if these 2 lines A, O, B. So as we have here these 2 lines, the same are here, but I'm going to add another line like this. Now we have OA, OB, OC. We have 3 lines now, okay? So this, here we have angle A, here we have angle B. We know that AO and OB, these 2 lines meeting at a point O, and they are forming an angle of 90 degree. Now by having this 3rd line OC, we have between OC, angle COB is A and angle AOC is B, right? Now this angle A plus angle B equals 90 degree, because angle AOB is 90. If there is a 3rd line, we have couple of pair of angles now, which is A and B, but the sum of these pair is equal to 90 degree, and these angles are called complementary angles. Okay, so this pair, if we sum up this pair, it's going to be 90 degree, and it is known as complementary, right? And of course, when we say pair, it has to be a pair. If we are adding one more angle to it, it won't be complementary. For complementary, we can have only 2 angles and their sum has to be 90 degree, and then we'll call it complementary. Okay. Now let's take another type. We have a straight line, okay, and this is O point, and on this point, if I say like this, on a straight line, what angle do I have? It's going to be 180 degree, right? We can see on the protector as well, we have 180 degrees. Now, on this straight line, if I add another line which is meeting at point O, right? So this third line is making angle with this straight line AB. So if this is A, this is B, okay? The sum of angle A plus angle B equals, because on this straight line the maximum angles we can have is 180. So if this is A, this is B, so what are we going to have? 180 degree. So sum of angle A plus angle B, the pair of angle A and angle B gives us 180 degree, and we call it supplementary. Supplementary angles. And like complementary angles, for supplementary angle it has to be pair of angles, not three, not more than two, okay? So if we have a pair of angles like this, A and B, and if we sum up and it is equal to 180 degree, then we say these are supplementary angles. If the pair of angle is equal to 90 degree, it's a complementary angle. If the pair of angles, sum of pair of angle is 180 degree, it's supplementary angle, okay? Okay, now these two angles are sharing same vertex as well. So angle A and angle B are adjacent as well. So we can call it these angle A and angle B are adjacent angles as well, because they are sharing the same common vertex, right? Like AOC and BOC. These two angles, angle AOC and angle BOC, both are sharing the same vertex, so they are adjacent as well, right? Now, taking it further, if supposedly I have here this line and this line, this is A, this is B, this is C, and I have this D, okay? Now I have A angle, angle B, and I have angle C. Now all of these angles, angle BOC, right, angle COD and angle AOD, all are sharing the same vertex. This angle AOD, angle AOD, angle COD, and angle BOC, all are sharing the same vertex, common vertex, so they are adjacent. And their sum of angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals 180 degree. Okay, they are adjacent, their sum is 180 degree, but they are not supplementary. But because for supplementary we need two, a pair only. Okay, so here we have three angles, they are adjacent, their sum is 180, so we can just call them they are adjacent angles. And since they are on the straight line, their sum cannot be more than 180 degree, right? So if they are equal to 180 degree, they are adjacent, that is fine. Okay, now let's move to another type of angles. I might have like this. A situation like this, okay, and suppose that these two lines, this is line 1, line 2, line 3, right? They are meeting at this point, they are meeting at this point. So line 1 is parallel to line 2, and we have angle here and here, A and B. Okay, so this sum of this angle A plus angle B is going to be 180 degree. Why 180 degree? If I straighten up this thing, it's going to be like this. Okay, if I straighten up like this was line A, line 2, line 1, okay, and this was line 3. So I have straightened it up, so it's just a straight line, and the angle formed by these two parallel lines A and B is equal to 180 degree. And since it's a pair of angles and it is equal to 180 degree, so it is called supplementary as well. Okay, right. Now angle at a point these lines are meeting at a point, and we have, let's say, angle X, angle Y, angle Z, and angle W. Okay, this is a straight line, this AB is a straight line, but these are two separate lines. AB is a straight line, and this thing, if we call it OC and OD, they are two separate lines. Okay, so the sum of angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z plus angle W is going to be, it's going to be what? It's just like this. If we have a circle, right, and the center of the circle, and from this, if we see what angles we can have, right? The maximum angles this circular thing is going to give us 360 degree, And same is here. It was the center of the circle. I have this point. The lines are meeting at a point. So sum of all these angles is going to be 360 degree, because it cannot be more than that, right? If you look at this part only, it's a straight line, and on this straight line, angle X plus angle Y. Angle X plus angle Y is going to be 180 degree. And on the same way, if we look like this, angle Z plus angle W is going to be 180 degree. So 180 plus 180 is 360. So angle at a point is going to be equal to 360. And now it is clear that if we just look at one side of the line, it's going to be 180, and on the other side of the line, it's 180. And if we take it like this, circular thing, it's also 360. So it is clear now that the angles at the point, the total of angles at a point is 180 degree. Okay, now let's take this thing a little further. Vertically opposite angles. So, and AB and CD are two straight lines, okay? And they are intersecting each other at point O. Now, what is happening? We have angle here. This is A. This is B. This is C. And this is D. When we have a situation that we have two straight lines, it is important. The lines have to be straight. Okay? When we were discussing angles at a point, we have only one straight line, not the two straight lines. Okay? Now here AB and CD are straight lines. I might have drawn a little curvy, but what I mean is both are straight lines, okay? And if both straight lines are intersecting each other, in this situation, angle A is equal to angle B, and angle D is equal to angle C. And that is why we say vertically opposite angles. Angle C is opposite to angle D, angle A is opposite to angle B, and opposite angles, vertically opposite angles are equal, right? Now, the same way, if you look at like this, as I have discussed before, this angle A plus angle C is 180 degree, okay? And likewise, angle B plus angle D is also 180 degree. But oppositely, angle A is equal to angle B and angle D is equal to angle C. And the must thing is the lines have to be straight, right? Not curved lines. Not like the way I have drawn, but what I mean is they are straight lines, okay? So I hope that you have understood this basic thing about the angles. So in the next session I'll discuss angles formed when a line, a slanting line, is intersecting two parallel lines, right? And what type of angles are formed when the two parallel lines are cut by a third line, which is not a straight line. So what types of angles are formed? For now, thank you very much.